all set and away and racing from that 1400-meter marker. Spring in her step was a bit slow to begin, struggling to get the hang of things early on, and just in front of that, Oak Captain was also slightly slow away. But War Sword began well, is the early leader, with See the Badge also ranging up on the outside. Good Fortune is up there, Royal Statesman, US Open races behind that, about 5 lengths off the leader. Smart View is in behind those. They tracked by Elusive Hunter towards that one's outside. Jet Bund is caught wide outsides of runners here. Miss Tucker, Santa Domingo, Captain Efficient racing quite well back in the lineup with Single File, and Spring in her step is the trailer. About to turn for home. In fact, they've come into the home straight, 700 to go, and See the Badge, the leader from War Sword, is up there too. On the outside, US Open. Jet Bund is on the stand side, also putting in a good run. Good Fortune racing further back. Spring in her step, Royal Statesman, and Single File is also coming home strongly on the outside. 400 meters left to go. Jet Bund is the leader from US Open, then Single File and War Sword. Further back, Santo Domingo, but it's Jet Bund with 250 meters to go from US Open. Single File still makes up the ground towards the outside, then War Sword. Jet Bund goes strongly here. It's Jet Bund. Single File, though, is coming home hard on the outside, and Single File, I think, is going to get up. Single File, Richard Ferree, it does it. From in second, Jet Bund, US Open, War Sword, and Captain. And I'll be back for races 5 and 6 a bit later on. In fact, race 5 later on, and then race 8. So here it is. It was Jet Bund, the leader from US Open, but here's Single File coming home under Richard Ferree. Gets to win going away here from Jet Bund. Third to US Open. Touch and go for fourth. I gave it to War Sword fourth, but Captain involved in a photograph there.
Welcome back, and if you listen to Nadine, you'd be standing in Single File at the tote now to collect, because she fancied the winner, Single File. So very well done to the Kelly Mitchley stable. And with me is Doc. He's collecting the 1,500 Rand for the groom of the winner, and that is Ninja. So tell him very well done, Doc. Tremendous. Let's go to winning jock, Richard Ferree. Often I end up talking to him early on in the day as well. Nice to have him in the winner's box. This time for the Kelly Mitchley stable as well. Nadine did like this back on the turf. And when you had a look, first tell me, did your agent phone for the ride? Did you get a call? How did you get aboard this?
I think the best person to ask is Kelly Mitchley and the team.
Ask Kelly, okay.
Yeah, I just get you, and I'm excited to ride anything and everything. So
that's good. But,
yeah.
but took off. I mean, I heard Nico now, being the top commentator that he is in the country, when he walked in, he said as well, he said, he just picked you up. That's Richard Ferree style. Well done.
Yeah, look, things didn't go according to plan. I saw Jockey Diaba in a little bit of trouble around the back. He was on the rail, he couldn't hold his horse, so I elected to go 3 wide and, you know, give him some room to maneuver if he has to. And yeah, so it wasn't the greatest of rides, but, you know, he liked the fact that he came into the straight and he can unwind and take his time. And you know, I thought I was going to run fourth going through the 300, and he started putting it together nicely. So he put in a good claim at the end, got his head down at the right time, good momentum. You know, it's interesting racing. We've got a very, very strong tailwind today, so that speed's going to be on, and those horses are going to keep going in front. So it's just happy to be back on the grass, I can say. The track's lovely. I must say well done to the track manager and obviously to the operators running the show. You know, let's keep it on the grass. It's such a lovely track, and yeah, well done to Kelly Mitchley and the team, to the owners, thank you very much, and also to my sponsor, Winning Form.
All right, I'm not going to go into your other rides except for one, because it's festive season and it's Joy and Peace. That is part of the festive season. So Nadine's part of the whole syndication there as well. A lot of people will be looking at a banker. I think we need to go more, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I don't know. I think everybody's got their own opinion, like you. I like her. I think she'll love the long running. Obviously, when I rode her in Cape Town, she definitely gave me a feel of a filly that's going to want a lot further. But you know, every time she runs, she gets stronger, and you know, she's always going to be a better filly later on. But you know, she's a promising prospect, and I'm expecting her to give her best like she does every time.
Thank you, Richard. That's all we want. Thanks so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Richard Fourie, sponsored by our winning form in the winner's box there. A little bit of joy and peace later on as well. Let's go to Kelly Mitchley, that just continues her run, and they look so good, sponsored by Betway. Remember, if you bet on the tote via Betway, it goes straight into the tote pools as well. Kelly, very well done. You had a couple of horses. I actually got stuck out because I went for the other one, Captain Efficient, in my place accumulator, but you'll be happy with this. Nadine said back on the turf, that is what Single File was looking for.
And as she was saying, she quite liked him. He's got a nice coat on him as he's still a colt. So, no, very happy with this win back on the grass for him. That he didn't really enjoy the poly. It's not really a poly horse, so we thought, last minute, we actually scratched him for this race. We put him in back into the race last minute, and Richard was available, so I said, okay, we'll put him on. And no, things just went to plan for Richard, and for Single File, everything just went well. And just want to say huge congratulations to Sadi Rampere, and he must enjoy the rest of his holiday. He's enjoying a nice holiday.
All right, well, let's get the picture in there, and we're going to get Marilyn to come straight in, the Racehorse Owners Association member. Well done to Mr. Rampere. 15,000 Rand, the full Monty he gets over the festive season. Thanks so much, Marilyn. Well done.
And just want to say a huge thank you to my sponsors, Betway South Africa, and all they do for racing and sports. And also just want to say a huge thank you to my team and to Carl that puts the horses in the right races. Thank you.
All right. Now, you know why I'm reaching for my glasses before you run away? It's because you've got a lot of other horses as well. I'm not going to ask you to go through all of them, but you have got horses with each way claims and that you're looking for decent runs. If you had to narrow it down, what don't we leave out the pick six?
I wouldn't leave out Ellis Island because it's back on turf for him and he loves the course and distance. Definitely, he's not one to leave out.
All right, so that's Ellis Island, and then I'm looking at any others that I was going to ask you about the naughty horse in the last, Georgie George.
Georgie's learned his manners. Calvin's got explained how to ride him and what to do to get down onto the course. So expecting him to run a very decent race today.
Quartet type of chance.
Definitely.
All right, I thought that's a bit of value, but well done, Kelly. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's the Betway-sponsored Kelly Mitchley stable. They're looking $1 million at the moment, and well done to everybody concerned. Follow that stable. There's not a meeting that goes past where they end up in the winner's box.